You know, when I say stupidity is amazing, it is. So this is a lady, and obviously she's a black, and speaking to a Muslim from Pakistan who live in America. And both of them, they are joining together the fight. For what? Freedom. Yes, those are freedom fighters against racism. Which race we are talking about? Against the white. Aha. So you are against racism, but you are racist against the white? Aha. So listen to what she is saying and laugh.
They can't fix the history they did. Their ancestors made this country into a slave hell. But they can clean it up now because they got the Smithsonian. They can get rid of all the slavery stuff. They got PragerU. They can lie about the history to the children. They can't originally invent anything more than they ever were.
Did you notice that this Muslim Abdul was shaking his head when his prophet was a big slave owner of a black African? His house was full of a black slave. Do he dare to condemn his prophet? No. You stupid idiot, you are talking to a Muslim about slavery. Secondly, you idiot, the one who enslaved you is the Muslims from North Africa, not the white people. The white people, they bought the product, which is a shameful act, by the way. However, as long you are talking about the white people in America, you stupid idiot, it is the white man who fought to free you, and thousands of them died to free you. So you don't appreciate that, otherwise you will never be free from slavery, because you are a small, tiny minority, and you have no power if they did not themselves oppose it. And look at you. You join a Muslim who approves slavery and his prophet is a slave buyer and seller. And you join a party which supports slavery and fight and killed many white men who are fighting to free you, which means the Democratic Party, they were killing white people because those white people, they wanted you and your ancestors to be free. So what do? You join the Democratic Party, which used to kill anyone when to free the black. And you are talking about history. In the top of that, you are talking about innovation. So, you know, innovation based on race. Okay, you know, if you want to use such a scale, which I don't, because I believe, innovation is based on, genius. I'm sure we can find a genius. He is black or Asian or white. So being smart, I don't think it's about a race. However, I will go with your scale, and we will examine it and see if it's true or you are just a manipulator and a liar and a stupid racist.
Ancestors made this country into a slave hell. But they can clean it up now because they got the Smithsonian. They can get rid of all the slavery stuff. They got PragerU. They can lie about the history to the children. They can't originally invent anything more than they ever were able to invent good music. We black folk gave y'all country music, hip hop, R&B, jazz, rock and roll. They couldn't even invent that, but they have to call a white man the king.
I mean, I could not believe how stupid, idiot donkey you are. You see, racism is a poison, and it's stupid, and it can destroy you. So look what she said. The black people, they invented jazz music, rock and roll. I mean, you stupid donkey. When you get sick, is jazz music will heal you? Guess who is the one who made the insulin? So if you get diabetes as a black person, which you have a high average of diabetes for black people, guess who is the one who made the penicillin for your mama and your daddy and you yourself and every human being in this earth? It was a white European person. Who is the one who discovered antibiotic? It was a white person. Who is the one who made the phone, the camera you are using? Who is the one who made first airplane, bicycle, car, spaceship? It was the white person you are talking about. The internet. It was a white person you are talking about. I can count endless things, printers, pens, electricity. And you are talking about inventing music? And the white people don't have a music before you. So this is what racism can do to you. Very embarrassing. You are just a sick person. You are trying to preach racism so you can find a place for you in society. Because without racism, who are you? Nobody. So I speak in race so I can collect racists like me around me and I can be powerful. But you know, racism is always evil and will bring nothing but a reaction. So if a white person, he listen to this, he spit on you and he will become racist like you. And then we have very filthy society like you. Filth bring nothing but flies. So my advice to everybody, white or black or Asian, fight racism because you will be the first victim of your own racist agenda. God, he created all mankind from one man, Adam and Eve. And he did not create us to call each other names, but he created us to be a family as Adam and Eve they used to be. But those filthy people, like this guy from Pakistan, he ran away all the way from Pakistan. Pakistan is full of white people. White people. The average of people who have little color is very small. And he is shaking his head. The country of drug dealers, bachabazi, abuse for women. This is the guy who want to teach you about racism. Those people, they are burning Christians alive. They burn their houses, their churches. And this is the guy now, he is a human right activist, as they call them themselves. And you are too. What about you worry about your black society, community, sadly to say so? Crimes everywhere. Many, they end in jail before even the age of 16. Why don't acknowledge that you have a problem because stupid people like you, and instead of focusing how we can help black people to get out of drugs and abuse and all kind of madness, we focus on the white person and we blame the white for everything. So the Muslim, they blame the Jews for anything, and you blame the white for everything. And as long the Jews are white, well, we share the same target. This is how evil both of them they are. What else she will tell us? I don't know. Do she have more?
To the children, they can't originally invent anything more than they ever were able to invent good music. We black folk gave y'all country music, hip hop, R&B, jazz, rock and roll. They couldn't even invent that, but they have to call a white man the king because they couldn't make rock and roll. So they have to stamp the king on a man whose main song was stolen from an overweight black woman. Oh, she wasn't.
By the way, this lady herself, she is from there. She is Indian, Pakistani too. And she's black, obviously. So, I mean, it's just a stupid ranting of a stupid racist with the Abdul and all of you, bunch of liars and bunch of fake people. Music. We invented the music. When you get sick, don't forget to listen to jazz music. Okay, don't take aspirin. It's made by the white man. Don't take antibiotic. It's made by white people. All those machines you see is either made by the white or the Asian. We are racist, you know. We listen to music. So if I heart attack, I will listen to rock and roll, and then my heart right away will start rocking and rolling. Stupid racism is an act of stupidity. Stay away from racism and stay away from racist people because they bring nothing to your life except sickness and disease and hatred. The one is bad is bad. He's black, he's white, he's Asian, doesn't matter. The one is good, he is good. This is why the Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. And look at those people of fruit, you will know who they are. If we ask those both, what you invented yourself. Like this guy, he's a prophet, he invented the child molestation and beating women and how to jail a woman and how to beat her but not to break her bones. He was very careful, by the way. And he was a slave seller and slave buyer. And when somebody freed the slaves, and I can show the reference, Muhammad, he slaved them again. Correct? And when Muhammad he received a slave, usually he cut his penis. So now what happened? How the black people, they became friends to the one who enslaved them. The one who captured them in North Africa, in Libya, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, and then they sold them to Europe. How that company is working together? Well, the Muslim, he say, this is a stupid woman. I'm going to use her as a donkey and take a ride. We are going to betray the system. Use those Democrat. You will notice that all Muslims, and majority of them, they join Democrat because they find the Democrat are the most stupid party to use. So now we see free Palestine, but nobody is saying free Nigeria, free the Congo, free Africa, where slavery until now. Mauritania is a Muslim country. 70% of the population are slaves. Very, very filthy racist. And again, remember, the Lord, he taught us, all of us, black, white, Asian, whatever your race is, from their fruits you shall know them. We have a very famous prophet in the Bible. His name is Simon. And in fact, his last name is Black. Wonderful person. He was a prophet and a teacher. No Christian say this guy is a black, I don't listen to him. No Christian will say he's African, he is not my teacher. No Christian will say I will listen to the white disciple, but not to the black one. Very shameful people. We have a disciple of Christ like Mark, who went all the way to Egypt. And he made all of Egypt, which is an African, pure African country, convert to Christianity. And now we have the Coptic Church. So Christianity unite us. Those evil, racist, Democrat, atheist, they are an enemy of unity. Stay away from them. They are the party of the lunatic. They are the party of the racist. They are the favorite party of the Antichrist, which is Islam. That's why they like them very much. They have a president, his name is Obama, and they talk about a slavery country. If those country is a country who hate black, your Obama will never become a president. And when they put him as a president, didn't he do anything to the black people? No. In fact, all his team were white. And now he lived between white people. His children, and I'm sure this woman and this guy, if they want to send their kids to school, they will send it to white kids' school. Do you know why? Because they are racist. I'm telling you. They say to themselves, I have to send my kids to the best school. Okay, which one is the best school? They will give you the answer. Thank you very much. God is good. So is Jesus. And racism is an act of evil. See ya.